What's up guys, and welcome to another video. In this one, I thought it'd be really fun to kind of go over the Inquisitors and who they are, since we got a glimpse of some of them in the Kenobi trailer. So just a warning, most of the stuff you're going to hear in this is going to be spoilers for Star Wars Rebels, for Jedi Fallen Order, and the 2017 Darth Vader comics. I wanted to go over each one of these Inquisitors, so in order for me to do that, I kind of have to talk about spoilers. So if you haven't finished any of that content, just be aware, there's going to be a little bit of spoilers in there. So let's get to it. There are 10 Inquisitors in total. We know from our information of the 2017 Darth Vader comic, the Star Wars Rebels TV show, and the Kenobi trailer, there's at least 10. So let's give a brief look at each one of these Inquisitors. The first is the Grand Inquisitor. Originally, the Grand Inquisitor was a Jedi Temple guard. He became very disillusioned with the Jedi Order. One of the reasons for that is because he thought they were withholding knowledge. He hated the chief librarian of the Jedi Order, Jocasta Nu, and we even see in the 2017 comic, he fights her for a bit, and we do find out that she was not allowing him access to all of the archives. As we see in the 2017 Darth Vader comic, there was indeed secret archives. And later, he becomes the leader of the Inquisitors and even clashed with Darth Vader. Darth Vader would have killed him if it were not for Palpatine intervening. This makes sense why he told Kanan in Star Wars Rebels there are some things far worse than death, like facing Darth Vader and Emperor Palpatine.
There are some things far more frightening than death.
The Grand Inquisitor's main job was to hunt down and prey on the Jedi Order, help Darth Vader hunt down the remaining Jedi, and destroy them. Next up is the second sister, Trilla. We see Trilla in Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order when we learned that she was previously a Padawan learner to Ciri. Together, Ciri and her escaped with the group of younglings during Order 66 and went into hiding. Eventually, her master is captured and gives up where Trilla is hiding. This, of course, leads her to be tortured and eventually fall to the dark side, making her the second sister. We see her in our final duel with Cal Kestis in Jedi Fallen Order. This is where she meets her demise at the hands of her master, Darth Vader. The third sister, Reva. We finally see another Inquisitor in the Kenobi trailer with the third sister. Not much is known about her other than her codename and being the third sister. She, like the other Inquisitors, is a tool of Darth Vader's to help hunt down the remaining Jedi. I, for one, can't wait to hear and learn more about who she is and what she will do. Next up is the fourth sister. During the fall of the Jedi, like the other Inquisitors, she became an agent of her Sith masters. Not much is known about her other than that she was still active shortly before the Battle of Yavin, but she eventually lost her armor, which was found by an Alliance commander. The fifth brother.
Inquisitor, I thought Lord Vader was coming aboard. I wasn't aware that you...
Lord Vader has sent me in his place.
Well, this unnecessary diversion may have compromised the success of Agent Callus's mission. We must return.
I care not for your struggles. I will succeed where you and Callus have failed.
What we see and know of the fifth brother is from the TV show Star Wars Rebels, where we see him team up with other Inquisitors to hunt down Kanan and Ezra. He was relentless, he used brute force attacks and heavy blows in his lightsaber style combat. Eventually, we see him killed by Maul on Malachor. The sixth brother. The sixth brother is in the 2017 Darth Vader comics and is also in the canon Ahsoka book. We see a lot of him in the 2017 comic where he kills a ton of Mon Calamari during the Imperial occupation. During this comic book series, there's a section where the Inquisitors are fighting for their lives against former clone troopers. He even leaves some of his Inquisitors out to dry by cutting the leg off of the ninth sister, which allowed him to escape. Later, he is tasked with hunting down Ahsoka Tano. He set a trap for her, but in the end was killed by Ahsoka. She begins to hear the cry of the Kyber crystals in the brothers' dual lightsabers. As the sixth brother confronts Ahsoka, Ahsoka hears them crying and pulls out the crystals right as he activates his spinning blades. This causes the lightsaber to explode in his face, killing him instantly. Later on, Ahsoka takes those two crystals and purifies them, giving her her new white crystals that we see in Rebels and The Mandalorian Season 2. The seventh sister. The seventh sister is featured in Star Wars Rebels in her hunt for Ahsoka Tano, Kanan, and Ezra. She is very skilled in lightsaber combat, as she could easily take on Kanan and Ezra, but is no match for more experienced fighters like Maul and Ahsoka. Eventually, we see her killed in her confrontation with Maul and Ezra on Malachor.
Her down to the end. this. Finish her!
I can't!
The Eighth Brother. The Eighth Brother was tasked with tracking down the Shadow on Malachor, who we later know to be Darth Maul. He was more cunning than the other Inquisitors and used that to try to track down Maul, set traps, and ambush him. Eventually, he meets his end while attempting to take a Sith holocron from Kanan, Ahsoka, and Maul. Overmatched, he tries to flee from battle but later realizes his lightsaber is damaged and falls to his death. The Ninth Sister. We first see the Ninth Sister in the 2017 Darth Vader comic as Darth Vader leads the Inquisitors to Mon Calamari. Later, she and the other Inquisitors are confronted with another Jedi who uses Order 66 against them, as some of the detached soldiers accompanying them were former clone troopers. We see her leg get chopped off by the Sixth Brother, but she is still able to get away. She makes her next big appearance against Cal Kestis in Jedi Fallen Order. While confronting Cal, she is assumed to have died in her fight against him. And finally, the 10th Brother. As a former Jedi, he became an Imperial Inquisitor after the fall of the Jedi and received his codename 10th Brother. Although he was blind, he was highly regarded by Mace Windu when he was a Jedi. We see him with the other Inquisitors at Mon Calamari, and it is there that we see his death as he is shot by one of the Purge troopers who are tricked into executing Order 66. And that is it, everyone. That is all the Inquisitors. I thought you guys could use an awesome overview of who they are, how they got here. If you haven't read the Darth Vader 2017 comic or seen Star Wars Rebels, I highly recommend it. It features the Inquisitors quite a bit in both the comic and the show. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and let's all get excited for Kenobi that comes out on May 25th.